Right, folks, Desert Island Discs. Now, I'm sure you're all aware of it, but do you listen to it? Do you not? If you do, well, either way, here's one for you. I listen to it pretty regularly. If there's someone on there that I know, or that I like, or that I think might be interesting, I listen to it. And I did this weekend. And they had the head judge from Strictly Come Dancing on, that is SHIRLEY BALLAS. Now, as I say, the wife watches it all the time, I don't, but I don't mind the girl at all. And I know she's come in for a lot of flack on social media for really no real reason. There's just loads of haters out there. And I thought she'd be a good listen. And I was right. I really enjoyed the show. It's one of the best I've ever heard. She was telling me a lot of what's happening in the dancing world and the backbiting and the nastiness and how many people resent her and don't like her. Mainly because at the higher echelons, the judging side and whatever else, it's virtually all male. And she's one of the few women in there. And they don't like her success. Anyways, they're doing it, and this is by way of recommendation, folks. I'm going to recommend something to you. It's not the Desert Island Discs, but if you've not heard it, it's well worth a listen, so go back and listen to it. But something more important than that, well, not more important, but what I want to get to. You know, regularly on this channel, folks, I'll give you something to listen to, something to watch, something I've seen, something that's on the TV, say something film-wise. More often than not, music. I'm going to give you a song to listen to. Oh, I'm going to give you a song to listen to, and it's a cracker. Now, those that are familiar with the Desert Island Disc format will know that the Desert Islanders, potential Desert Islanders, get to pick 8 discs, 8 tracks to take away with them. So they've always got some music on the old, you'd have to have the old wind me up gramophone, I would have thought, because there's going to be no power on the Desert Island. But anyway, they give you 8 discs to choose. And old Shirley picked 8. And a very good choice. So in fact, I'll tell all of them in a minute, but there's one I want to particularly single out, and I will explain why. Well, no, I'll give you the 8 first, that's well. Just let me just click this button, bear with me one sec. The old bins are coming on because I can't see what I'm doing and I'm going to have to read off the computer screen. She picked Get Lucky by Daft Punk, Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash, Moon River by Frank Sinatra, Sherry by The Four Seasons, Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana, You To Me Are Everything by The Real Thing, We've Only Just Begun by The Carpenters. And this is the one I want to talk about, folks. A song called Highs and Lows by Alexander Jean. Highs and Lows by Alexander Jean. Don't forget that. Don't forget that as I switch back now to camera. You've seen me on camera anyway. I've not been able to see myself, which has been a blessing to me. But wait a minute. I'm back. I'm back there. I can see myself again now. Right. Highs and Lows by Alexander Jean. Now, if you know the format on Desert Island Discs, you'll know they pick 8 discs and they play a little bit from each disc. All they play is probably a minute, a quarter. They never play the full song. They played like a minute, a quarter of this song that I've just mentioned to you. I've never heard of it in my life. I don't know who the group is, who the singer is, don't know anything about them. The woman's voice was absolutely unbelievable. And I hear the odd song, folks, and after about 20, 30 seconds, I think, I like this. I like them. And I had one of them moments. I thought, this is a cracking song, and what a voice. I like this girl, whoever she is. Anyway, Shirley was telling us about the song, and the reason she picked this one is her son, I believe, is a bit of a dancer himself in that they're America, but he also does a bit of songwriting and a bit of music. Anyway, turns out the lady on this song is her son's wife, Shirley's daughter-in-law. What a voice. Anyway, we only had a minute and a half, and last night, because I listened to Desert Island Discs on the Sunday, and I'm going to listen to it later on in the week. I don't get time on a Sunday, but I actually heard it, I think, on the Sunday night, I think I listened to it. Anyway, what would last night be? Monday night. I thought, I'll look at that song again before I go to bed. I'll just look at it on that there YouTube, see if it's there, and I'll play it again. I'll play it in its entirety, and I did. And I thought, oh my God, it's fantastic. Now, I didn't realise at the time that Shirley's son was the other band member. He's playing the old guitar, and this young girl singing the song. Now, it turns out that this young girl has a bit of an history in music. She's only recently started doing stuff herself, or more recently, I think. But it turns out she actually was the writer. She wrote, is it If I Was a Boy, Big It There for Beyonce. So obviously the girl knows how to write a song. That was a worldwide hit, but it did help in that it was sung by Beyonce. But I'll tell you now, listening to this girl sing the song I mentioned to you, and I forgot the name already. I hope you've wrote it down. Viewers. I'll tell you now, she's got every bit as good a voice. Totally different voice than Beyonce, but every bit as good. What an absolutely fantastic song. Absolutely brilliant. If you get a chance to listen to it, folks, give it a listen. You won't be disappointed. It's a cracker-jack of a song. And that's it from me. And Shirley, I thought you were alright, lovey. I did, honestly. Quite enjoyed the show. And you chose your music. Top notch, no problem there.